the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show, where you get advice you can trust from the Capital Region's leading experts in real estate and all related fields. From the latest real estate trends to the best mortgage rates, from curb appeal to home warranty, this is the talk show that will help you save and make the most when it comes to buying or selling your most valuable asset. Now, here's your host, broker and founder of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, the property shop, John Bevilacqua.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Johnny Gabriel in the house.
Hey, how you doing, John? Good to see you this morning.
Another Saturday, another show.
Yep.
We've got the lovely Kim Salerno on the show today.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, how are you?
All right.
What's going on? What's going on, guys? So listen, we got a good show for today. Johnny G's working the switchboards because this is a call-in show, right? So if you guys want to get all your real estate questions answered, you want to get some real estate legal advice from Miss Kimberly Salerno today, give us a call at 476-5900. And you guys are listening to the Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty Real Estate Talk and News Show. And I'm your host, Johnny B., John Bevilacqua. And we're here every Saturday morning for you guys. Kim and I woke up at the crack of butt to be here and bring all of our listeners the most up-to-date real estate tips, tricks, information, strategies, pretty much what to do, more importantly, what not to do.
Much needed info.
When selling the place that you call home. It's what I've been doing for the past 20 years. You know, and I'm not bragging here. I'm applying for the job of selling your home. So, if you guys got some questions for this show, we're going to be covering, what's our topic today is getting your deal to the finish line, right? Kim and I met, earlier in the week, and Kim and I do a lot of business together. So we're constantly talking about, our files, as we call our deals. And lately, it's just been like such a nightmare getting deals to the finish line. Like, we get past the inspection and it's like crickets. And there's been a lot of different things that are changing in the market. And that's leading to these delays. And we're going to get into that. But first, we're going to hear from our sponsors. We're going to hear Kim's commercial. And we're going to come back and start tackling some of these items.
To schedule an appointment with John Bevilacqua to help you buy or sell your home, call 518-957-SOLD or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. John will be right back with more of the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show here on Magic 100.5 and AM 590.
Hey, it's John Tesh. If you're thinking of selling your home, let me take the stress out of deciding which agent to hire. In the Capital Region, the agent I recommend is John Bevilacqua, founder of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty at the Property Shop. So for 2 decades, John has helped more than 2,500 families buy and sell the place they call home. That's a solid track record, one that's backed up by dozens of 5-star reviews. Hello. In fact, John is so confident in his marketing system to attract the right buyer for your home that he guarantees to sell it at a price and deadline you agreed to, or he's going to buy it himself for cash. And he provides that guarantee in writing. The agent I trust is John Bevilacqua, and he's the agent you should trust too. His name is his promise. Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. So write this number down. It's 518-957-SOLD. That's easy. 518-957-7653. Or go to JohnnyHasTheBuyers.com. I love that one. JohnnyHasTheBuyers.com, and you'll get your home sold guaranteed.
Hi, I'm Matthew Stonecipher, owner of Ace Home Inspections. Whether you're buying or selling a home, let your agent know that you want to work with Ace Home Inspections because you insist on the best home inspection services in the Capital Region. You can also expect a home warranty, pest inspection, and mold assessment included at no additional cost. You deserve better than just a guy in a truck with a notepad. At Ace Home Inspections, we are fully staffed and here for you when you call 518-727-7091 or visit us online at acehomeny.com.
Buying or selling the place you call home can be stressful. When you have questions, you don't want to wait for answers. Well, for 20 years, Kim Salerno and her team at Salerno Law have built a solid reputation with buyers, sellers, and real estate agents as fast, respectful communicators. They know Salerno Law will protect their rights and respond quickly when a question arises. Trust Salerno Law. Call 518-309-3404 and check out their 5-star reviews at SalernoLawNY.com.
If you're buying or selling your home and would like to schedule an appointment with John, call 518-957-SOLD or go to JohnnyHasTheBuyers.com. Now back to the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show and your host, John Bevilacqua.
All right, guys, we're back, and we are tackling some very important legal issues that come up during real estate transactions. And like I was just saying before we took that little spot break, Kimmy and I have been just experiencing just so much drag on files, and we just thought it was a good topic because we feel like people can get information that might be in the throes of a real estate transaction or thinking about buying or selling their house. This type of stuff is huge because knowing these types of issues up front, once you get into a real estate transaction or before you get into real estate transaction, can help you guys avoid a lot of these pitfalls. So, Kim, let's start out with, I think we should we'll tackle like maybe 3 or 4 in the first half, second half of the show. We'll tackle a couple more, and then we're going to hit some solutions towards the end of the show. But what has been for you kind of the biggest drag getting deals to the finish line lately?
Well, one of the issues we're having is in this competitive market, people are, to make sure their offer is accepted, they're bidding a lot higher than usual.
Okay.
All right. So we're finding to get their offer accepted, they're paying, I don't know, 50, 60, 70, a lot higher. And then what's happening, I'm seeing, is we get into the inspections, and they're trying to recoup some of that by asking for really high inspection credits.
Okay.
And then I'm finding on my end I'm having a lot of deals fall apart in inspections.
Right. So the strategy is we bid 40, 50, 60,000. We just put a contract together. It was almost 60,000 over the list price, which is insane, right? And so the strategy is let's tie up the deal, let's get into inspections, and then we're gonna retrade the price and use the inspection as a crutch or it's a word I'm looking for. Not even a crutch, but
just to kind of recoup, because I think people are they're in such a frenzy to get their offer accepted because there's so many multiple offers.
Yeah.
They're trying to use inspections as a way to recover some of what they've now got themselves into winning this bid.
Yeah.
And I've just had another deal fall apart this week because inspection issues were quite a bit, but, they're getting the highest estimate they can get to recover a huge credit.
Yeah.
And the seller's saying, why would I do that when I've got the next buyer, knocking at the door?
Right. We had that happen on that deal in Saratoga. They wanted them to have us call the town and investigate whether a bedroom was legal or not. And it was like, why would you want to, why would the buyer's council advise that? Because now you're getting in a situation where you get the town involved and your taxes are going to go up, right?
Yeah,
so
that's true.
So it's like,
why are you doing that?
Yeah. So, and again, it in that particular case, it was, is this guy really serious or not? Right. And then, that, a lot of that comes down to too, is what is the motivation behind the buyer that's making these retrades?
Who put that idea in his head?
Whoever it was, I wanted to choke him, but we're past that now. But we put another buyer into the deal within one phone call. So I just don't understand that mentality. It's like, why would you blow up your deal if you're not really serious to begin with? So,
right, and now those buyers are out of a house and back in this crazy market.
And now they're back in the crazy market.
And we got like you said, you got another offer within hours.
Not minutes. We picked up the phone. And we had to go FHA with it, but at that point, we're like, we already know there's not really any FHA issues anyway.
Exactly.
And they were thrilled to be involved, get a shot at this deal because how hard it is to get FHA loans or VA loans accepted with the competitive nature. So that's a good point, Kim. And that kind of plays into one of my bigger stalls that I've been seeing is choice of lender. I mean, what's your take on
huge.
That? Yeah.
Because we have a lot of folks moving into our area from other states, where they already have relationships with lenders.
Right.
So, for example, I've got somebody that, we're trying to get it scheduled, but their lender is out of California, so they're going to use us to close it for them. But they have different requirements, I guess. But for the sake of our conversation, we've got a lot of folks that use downstate banks. They're coming up from the city, right? So downstate, even though it's New York State, it's like it might as well be a separate state.
Right.
They require surveys down there. They require, different types of searches, municipal searches, which we don't always do up here.
Yeah.
So now we're finding out last minute about this. And if they need a survey, which we do not require up here unless it's new construction, that's going to, put number of week delay on this closing.
Yeah, you normally up here, you just commercial deals require the survey.
Exactly.
And you know that ahead of the time. Going into one of those deals, you're like, all right, we're going to need a survey. Let's order it now. Or if it's not on file, let's order it now and get ahead of it. But on residential, not so much. Yeah.
Not so much, So then it's a matter of us just getting on the phone and talking to this lender to try and get this waived. Sometimes they'll waive it, but sometimes they won't.
Right.
So, I always advise clients, use a local lender.
Use a local lender. And this isn't a jab at least for me. Yeah, the downstate thing, I see that. California, not so much. So that's kind of an odd duck. But for me, it's having a buyer come in with a pre-qual from Loan Depot or from now Zillow Loans.
Right.
And again, not a jab at any of these companies, but they're just so big.
So big.
And they're so... They're the epitome of not local, right? So
they're not local, and our clients aren't going to get that customer service that a local bank, local broker, loan officer is going to give them.
That's correct. Yeah, and this was a completely separate transaction, but we had a deal that got thrown in. It started off as conventional, and then a week before the closing, they're like there was something going on with the buyer's car title. We couldn't get a clear answer. It was through a bigger bank. I'm not really trying to slam the bigger banks here, but we had to call Cleveland and then call Colorado to get to the head of lending to figure out how we were going to problem solve this. And it was like a 3-day stall to get what we needed. Mm-hmm. And then because the local loan officer just wasn't getting back to anyone. Mm. So we finally problem solved it, and we haven't figured out if it's still going to go at FHA or not. But it just when you work with somebody local, like Ben, our guy from Freedom One, you call Ben up in one phone call. His underwriter's down the hall, or if she's not down the hall, there's somebody that he's going to get a hold of very quickly and kind of get you through the problem quicker than normal. But appraisal issues, Kim. What about appraisal? Are you seeing appraisals with all this overbidding going 50, 60,000 over list price? Like, what's been the appraisal temperature?
Actually, I'm not.
No,
I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing any appraisal issues. I think they're meeting the market demand.
Yeah, and I think they I think if they're going to keep up with the bank work, they kind of have to. Mm-hmm. So appraisals haven't been a big issue. I mean, we covered home inspections. Now here. This is kind of your forte, title and ownership problems, right? Mm-hmm. Because Kim actually has a title company within her office called KBS Abstract. So Kim is able to, and this is a huge plus with working with Kim, especially with your buyers, because Kim will order, well, I'm going to tell you what your process is on title. This way here, everybody can understand.
So
you can tell the story better than I can.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yep.
So, contract comes in. We've got, just for the folks listening, there's several contingencies in a contract. The first one's attorney approval.
Okay.
All right. It's 3 days. Very, very short. So we've got to be real efficient and get in touch with our client, approve the contract. We order our title searches at attorney approval. So basically, right when we get the contract, we're ordering that title search. Title search takes a couple of weeks to come in. Which,
I don't want to disrupt it, but that's a gamble, right? Because you're putting money up front for this, Kim, right? If the deal falls apart, you're eating that title fee.
I eat the cost.
Correct?
Right, but it's worth it to me because I do not want to be the person holding up a closing as opposed to, right now, I've got another attorney's office. They still haven't ordered the title search. They're like, no, we wait until the mortgage contingency is satisfied, which is usually only 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks before the contract close date. And we're past the close date, and we're still waiting on the title from the other attorney.
So when from your process at attorney approval, what's the total time for the title to, I guess, quote unquote, air quotes, come in, and then you guys study it and then clear it? What's that?
I would say the total process is about 3 weeks.
Okay.
I mean, it takes about 2 weeks because the searchers they're pretty busy right now, but it takes 7 to 10 days. The search comes in. Once the search comes in, we review it and prepare a title report.
Okay.
All right. I would say in total it's about 3 weeks. So, I mean, we're still way ahead of the contract close date.
Okay.
All right. We'll get that out. That gets sent over to the other attorney. If there's any title issues, that also gives us extra weeks before the closing date to get those issues resolved.
Okay, good. So we covered lender, inspection title. After the break, we're going to talk about some bigger concerns and bigger issues that can stall or potentially even kill your deal, right? Like this. But more importantly, we're going to talk about Kim's advice on how to overcome and tackle these issues so you're not left in the lurch when it comes to the day before you're closing and like, wait, we can't close yet. So we're going to talk about that right after the break on the Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty Radio Talk and News Show.
To schedule an appointment with John Bevilacqua to help you buy or sell your home, call 518-957-SOLD or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. John will be right back with more of the Your Home Sold Guaranteed Radio Show here on Magic 100.5 and AM 590.
Hi, I'm Matthew Stonecipher, owner of Ace Home Inspections. Whether you're buying or selling a home, let your agent know that you want to work with Ace Home Inspections because you insist on the best home inspection services in the capital region. You can also expect a home warranty, pest inspection, and mold assessment included at no additional cost. You deserve better than just a guy in a truck with a notepad. At Ace Home Inspections, we are fully staffed and here for you when you call 518-727-7091 or visit us online at acehomeny.com.
Finding the right mortgage can be stressful. What's really the best rate? Which term makes sense? Hi, I'm Ben Forcucci at Freedom One Funding in Latham. We work with 10 different lenders who provide 100 different mortgage products. I'll listen to what your needs are, and then I'll do the work to find the right option for your particular situation. We have special expertise in helping first-time home buyers. So eliminate the stress and call me today at 542-LOAN. I'm Ben Forcucci from Freedom One Funding, and I'll do the shopping for you. Call 542-LOAN.
If you're buying or selling your home and would like to schedule an appointment with John, call 518-957-SOLD or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. Now back to the Your Home Sold Guaranteed Radio Show and your host, John Bevilacqua.
Hey, we're back, guys. Call-in show, right? Your Home Sold Radio Talk Show. We want to talk to you guys. We want you guys to call in 476-5900. Johnny G on the switchboard. Kim Salerno in the guest chair. We're talking real estate deal killers and stalls and things that can really sabotage your deals. And we want to hear from you guys. I do want to let you guys know our new Market Watch newsletter just hit mailboxes. In fact, I brought my copy for Johnny G so he can take a look at it during his breaks and his mic time. So if you guys want to be part of our Market Watch newsletter, it's a great newsletter. We have a lot of articles in here, tips, tricks. We have a market tracker, lets you guys know what's going on in the capital region in terms of how many deals are being sold, what are the price points right now in each of the major 4 counties. We have real estate deals in there, homes for sale, trade up deals, and you can just give us a call. Let us know if you want to be part of Market Watch, and we'll get that either sent to you electronically or in your mailboxes. So, Kimmy, let's get into it. I want to cover a couple more things because we got a little bit of time here, and it goes by quick, as you know. All right, it's over
very fast.
This show goes quick. But what is we talked about lenders, title, home inspections. Talk to me a little bit more about what's killing deals and what's stalling deals these days.
Well, as far as the biggest thing on my end that I'm running into is really getting the deal going in the sense that you've got multiple offers coming in.
Yep.
So I'll have a client that, their offer's accepted, and I've, during those 3 days in attorney review, you've got your seller, offers are still coming in.
Yeah.
So, I've got my client so excited, they
this
finally
is the
got
buyer
a house.
Client, you're saying.
Buyer
right.
client.
Yep.
And then the seller will take a second backup offer because it's a higher purchase price.
Yeah.
And then during that attorney review, their attorney sends me a cancellation letter.
Oh.
So on the legal end of thing, that's what I'm seeing a lot. So it's like I try and be as efficient as possible and get the attorney approval done as soon as possible so we don't run into that situation.
Yeah. You got to slam them in before the door closes behind them quickly.
Right. But then to go back to what we're talking about inspections, I had that happen with a client. Well, the agent called me this week, and the client, they lost out to another buyer, and they got killed in inspections.
Yeah.
So now my client's back in the running, and,
right,
we're back in contract.
Yeah, so you kind of always have to be by the phone, so to speak, as the buyer, because maybe you lost an attorney approval, but it could fall apart and come back to you. Like we
That's
just
right.
talked about it.
That's happening a lot too on my end.
And I think for me, in terms of any part of the transaction, whether you're caught in a stall and you're not getting to the finish line, or you just started looking for a house, I feel like the biggest thing that you can do, especially for you as a client or me you as an attorney and me as a realtor, is the communication factor, right?
Huge.
I think it's like the management of expectations of the buyer or the seller to give them an idea of what the heck they're getting into, right? And figuring out how to get ahead of misunderstandings and miscommunications just by talking them through the process, right? When we sit down with a buyer, I mean, we have an actual checklist. When you sit down, our VIP home hunter service, we go through 45 minutes and really dial down on what people want, right? Most agents will just meet you at the house and hope that they, hit a home run, so to speak, and then they wonder why no one follows up with them and or why they can't, get back in touch with that customer. We approach it different. Before we even show them a house, we're sitting down, understanding their needs, and we give them a checklist from the offer to the closing.
Oh, and that's huge.
And we tell them, put on your fridge,
helpful.
Put on your desk, anywhere you think that you're going to be following the deal, and just start checking it off. And then this way here, we can keep you can keep yourself and keep us informed where we're at in the process. And this way here, when something like a stall happens, we can kind of problem solve it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. These folks, we do this every day.
Yeah.
They don't go through this that often, so a checklist really helps them know what the next step is. And I mean, it's an overwhelming process as it is.
As it is, yeah. So I think communication's key and kind of framing the process. But let's quickly hit the big three here, Kim, and figure out what people can do solution based for financing. Like, what's a big takeaway that you can give to people to help financing not stall the deal?
Well, my biggest thing is, we're local. We do this all the time. Please listen to us. We can easily give you 2 or 3 names of folks we work with.
Right.
Where communication is huge. They know our local market and they know what needs to get done, and they'll keep it moving right to the closing. Agreed.
Yes. So financing, go local. Talk to somebody like Ben from Freedom One. If Ben can't help you, talk to a local bank, right? Underwriting's in-house. Everything is here. The appraiser's here. Like we know that we can get you to the finish line from a local bank. And pre-approval.
Don't
go shopping without a pre-approval.
No one's going to take you serious.
No, not even that. Like you're gonna waste not only your time but everybody else's time by running around and not knowing what you can afford. It's not even that you're not qualified. It's just, how do you not know? How do you go look at a house if you
have to have a pre-approval? So
that's huge. This is your specialty, title. What can people do to stay ahead of title, even though a lot of it's out of their control? What's a good a stall fixer, so to speak, on title?
Well, work with us because we'll get that title ordered right away. If there's any issues, and we are seeing a lot of title issues, and they're all different issues, we'll find out what they are ahead of time so we can get started working on them, or the other counsel can get started working on them so it doesn't delay a closing.
Correct, yes. So easy answer, call Kim, right? Title's taken care of. It's going to get pulled early. You're working with the wrong law firm when they're dropping the ball and title gets ordered late and you start to have delays. Not only with the title ordering process, but once title comes in, and if there's an encumbrance or a lien or there's something on title, Kim's team has that experience to problem solve that and get over it quickly. Because what would be like a common title problem that would actually take some time?
Most common title problem is if there's an old mortgage. There's a prior owner mortgage, and it was never satisfied. So in order to take care of that, we've got to start hunting down a prior lender to get a satisfaction prepared. And, that prior lender could be out of business, bought by another lender. It just takes time. It's an investigative process.
Yes. Okay. Number 4, because I got a minute left here. Home inspection. You can't be like our guy Matt from Ace Home Inspection. You can't be a guy in a pickup truck with a notepad. You got to be working with somebody that knows what's going on. And more importantly, not only working with the right home inspector like Ace and Matt, but getting your home pre-inspected, right,
Absolutely.
Kim? I mean, how huge is that?
Absolutely.
Yep,
because then if there's any issues, they're going to get uncovered right away.
Then you're not going to be in the position as the seller to be at the mercy of the buyer that's trying to retrade you on the $60,000 they just paid over the listing price.
That's right.
So those are our big solutions. When we come back, we're just going to hit a couple more things, and we're going to wrap up the show. Kim Salerno, Salerno Law, NY. We really appreciate all those good tips. We're going to be back with Kim in a moment.
To schedule an appointment with John Bevilacqua to help you buy or sell your home, call 518-957-SOLD or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. John will be right back with more of the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show here on Magic 100.5 and AM 590.
Hi, I'm Matthew Stonecipher, owner of Ace Home Inspections. Whether you're buying or selling a home, let your agent know that you want to work with Ace Home Inspections because you insist on the best home inspection services in the capital region. You can also expect a home warranty, pest inspection, and mold assessment included at no additional cost. You deserve better than just a guy in a truck with a notepad. At Ace Home Inspections, we are fully staffed and here for you when you call 518-727-7091 or visit us online at acehomeny.com.
Finding the right mortgage can be stressful. What's really the best rate? Which term makes sense? Hi, I'm Ben Forcucci at Freedom One Funding in Latham. We work with 10 different lenders who provide 100 different mortgage products. I'll listen to what your needs are, and then I'll do the work to find the right option for your particular situation. We have special expertise in helping first-time home buyers. So eliminate the stress and call me today at 542-LOAN. I'm Ben Forcucci from Freedom One Funding, and I'll do the shopping for you. Call 542-LOAN.
Buying or selling the place you call home can be stressful. When you have questions, you don't want to wait for answers. Well, for 20 years, Kim Salerno and her team at Salerno Law have built a solid reputation with buyers, sellers, and real estate agents as fast, respectful communicators. They know Salerno Law will protect their rights and respond quickly when a question arises. Trust Salerno Law. Call 518-309-3404 and check out their 5-star reviews at SalernoLawNY.com.
If you're buying or selling your home and would like to schedule an appointment with John, call 518-957-SOLD or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. Now back to the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show and your host, John Bevilacqua.
All right, guys, we're back. Show wrap up already. Man, we were just talking how quick this goes. We can
fast.
We can do an hour show. We really could.
We could.
We got to work towards it, Kim. We got to work towards it. So Kim and I just tackled real estate deal killers and stalls and how to prevent them. And hey, just if you guys are looking to either trade up or trade down in your house, you want to get a cash offer on your home, or you're just looking for the right real estate investment or the right property, reach out to us. 957-SOLD. That's 957-7653. The lovely Brittany Ferris is on the phones in our office. She's actually on the phones right now. So if you guys want to call in and book an appointment with us and learn how our VIP Home Hunter service works and how you want to get on the investor newsletter or our Market Watch newsletter, where we offer strategies on how to invest in real estate, give us a call. Give Kim's an office a call. Kim, how can they get a hold of you?
Our office number is 518-309-3404, or you can email me, kim@SalernoLawNY.com.
Awesome. Great. And don't forget, guys, your real estate referrals help the community. We're on a mission to raise $50,000 for Make-A-Wish, Cap Region's Veterans Legacy Project, and the Animal Protective Foundation. So we actually donate a portion of all of our commissions to charities and any of these charitable foundations. So you can refer a friend, family member, colleague, anybody you know looking to buy or sell a house. Have them call us, and we are more than happy to donate on your behalf. So, again, we want to thank Kim Salerno from Salerno Law for coming in and dropping all of her real estate legal knowledge on us today. And we want to make sure that you guys don't forget to tune in next week for the latest in real estate topics and trends on the Your Home Sold Guaranteed Real Estate Radio Talk and News Show. Thanks guys. Have a good Saturday. You're welcome.
The Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show is presented by Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, the property shop. Join broker and founder John Bevilacqua every Saturday morning at 8:30 to hear about the latest real estate trends here in the capital region, where to find the best mortgage rates, home insurance, home warranties, and more. To speak to John about buying or selling your home, call now to schedule an appointment. 518-957-SOLD. That's 518-957-7653. Or go to JohnnyHasTheBuyers.com. That's JohnnyHasTheBuyers.com.